wonderful shot. Wow. And that's a wicket. Usman Khan Shinwari provided the breakthrough.
Comes round the wicket and he's pushed hard with hard hands. Vs Srl takes the catch. He's in that position for that shot. Hard hands from Pereira, and it gives Shinwari the wicket. Pereira's gone for 13 from 25. He's just starting to get going. It's 151 for 3. That's the single that gets the century for Gunatilaka, and he's played delightfully here in Karachi. His second one-day international century, and just look at the passion that he's shown in the celebration. That's a quite superb century from Gunatilaka. Sets this innings up nicely for Sri Lanka. What a moment for this fella. It's his second century in one-day international cricket. One at home and now one away. He's made his mark in Karachi.
That's a wonderful shot.
Oh, that's gone all the way. Made a terrific sound, and that's a 6. Inside out drive, that's gone all the way for 6.
Trouble, 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 trouble. There was hesitation. Yes, no, yes, no. And Minod Bhanuka is... It's Jayasuriya getting height rather than the distance. He's gone for 3, Sri Lanka 236 for 5. Bowled in! Bullseye! Mohammad Amir removes the centurion.
Intelligent bowling, cross seam, full delivery, and there was the idea with third man up, mid-off up in the circle. Got the set batsman. Pakistan back in the game here. He departs for 133. Sri Lanka 243 for 6 now.
Back over his head. What a hit this is. Big 6. Oh, he's clouted this. It's gone over long off. And it's 6. Oh, he's dragged it on. Well bowled, Mohammad Amir. Hasaranga was looking to invent a stroke, and it's caused his downfall.
Yeah, it was time to whack it around. He tried. Fine leg was up in the circle. The idea was to play towards fine leg. He middled it, but onto his stumps, unfortunately for the batsman. Hasaranga departs for 10. Sri Lanka, beg your pardon, 284 for 7.
Well bowled. Amir's going to have a shot at the stumps, and he's got. What a good throw that is by Mohammad Amir.
Another slow delivery, good variation from Amir, and bullseye. Sri Lanka 284 for 8 now.
Oh, he slaps this and he smashes it for 4. Oh, it's gone straight up in the air. Sarfaraz underneath it. Leave it to the skipper. He's as safe as a mortgage. Goodness, for Wahab Riaz's sake, he's going to hope that that big screen doesn't show a no ball. Is it? Is it? Is it? Is that a no ball? Take a walk back. Last ball. Well, it's wide and it's gently lobbed to Vs Srl, and a fine innings from Shanaka comes to an end.
That's the story of Sri Lanka's innings. They won the toss, elected to bat. Gudipilika was the star of the show with 133, his second one-day international century. There were contributions from Lahiru Thirimanne, debutant Bhanuka, as well as Shanika in the end, and they made 297. That's Pakistan's bowling. That's the target for Pakistan, 298 runs to win the match and the series. We'll take a very short break and be right back with Pakistan's chase.
Friends forgive.
We're really glad that
But he never forgets.
Seth Rollins, I'm going to survive and prevail. The Fiend Bray Wyatt battle for the Universal title.
Co-presented by Tops. Get your Sony Network's sports channels. Subscribe to Happy India Pack. Starts at 31 rupees per month.
A straight hit and a big hit.
Here we go then. Start of the Pakistan innings. Ah, that's a glorious straight drive. He's a good batsman. Very impressive start to this innings. Ah, another very, very fine shot. Great timing on that one. That's gone and hit the fence in no time. Lovely batting. Nicely driven. No need to run for that one. That's exquisitely timed. Ah, nice shot. Beautifully played. He's held the position as well, Abid Ali, as he was cosmetically running towards the non-striker's end. Beautiful shot. Yeah, I mean, you can't bowl there. He's already shown talent flicking the ball through mid-wicket.
Yeah, the mid-wicket area is open, but the wrist work is what impresses.
Another boundary, another bad ball. You can't bowl on the pads.
It's a fine shot. What a good shot. That has gone like an absolute rocket. Oh, Pakistan does what he loves to do. Has a massive swing at the ball, and that's 6. Oh, he's good there, isn't he? He is so good there. And sooner or later, Sri Lanka must learn they mustn't bowl on his hips, on his leg stump. Glorious shot. Abid Ali is giving us a masterclass in batting here. Shot, little bit of width, and that's slapped for 4. And that is a very well compiled half-century for Abid Ali. What a good innings this is.
Only on 37 deliveries. What a shot from Abid Ali. He's looking really in good nick. The teammates are out praising the my boy. 50 of 37.
Oh, that's an invitation to put it somewhere in the stands, and he puts it straight into the hands of the substitute fielder. That's Sadira Samarawikrama, and that is a bad miss. I think he had more chance of catching a bus. That's 4 this time. Pakistan, too much width on offer here. 13 gone, 87 without loss.
Plays it on the up. Into the gap as well. Fakhr Zaman gets another boundary. Moves into the 40s now. That's a huge shout. sharply spun in. Joe Wilson unmoved, and they've gone for the DRS.
Joel, ball tracking is coming up now. Pitching outside off, impact is in line, and it's hitting the wickets. So I'm going to get you to change your original decision of not out to out. I'll let you know when you're on screen, Joel. You're on screen now.
So that's the wicket Sri Lanka were looking for. Abid Ali given out on DRS. The ball was hitting 3 reds after a wonderful innings by the man who was given an opportunity.
Did pick the wrong gun. Was shaping to cut the ball and then realized extremely late that it was the other one. Would have gone on to hit the leg stump. Well read by the Sri Lankans. Took a DRS and they were absolutely right. Abid Ali's impressive innings comes to an end. Got 74, stylish 74 of 67. It's 1, 2, 3 for 1.
On over. There it is. Consecutive half centuries for Fakhar Zaman. He's been a bit under the cosh, then given the opportunity in this one-day international series, and he's scored half centuries, though he's been a bit cautious too.
His 13th ODI, 53rd versus Sri Lanka.
Beautifully played by Babar Azam.
This is hit in the gap at mid-wicket with the turn. Good option by Fakhar Zaman. And he's looking to expand now. Well, it's always disappointing to lose quick single. That's a wild throw. That's gone for overthrow. Sri Lanka can't afford that. That is poor.
Both, you know, that's the problem. Couple of short deliveries and then one right in the slot to Babar Azam, who played this shot elegantly.
Duan Pradeep gets that ball to come back. They're asking the question. Joel Wilson is thinking about it. What are they going to do? Are they going to refer it? Tirimana, what are you going to do? Oh yes, he's referred it. He's referred it.
Ball tracking coming up now, Joel. Pitching outside off, impact in line, and it's hitting the wickets. So I'm going to get you to overturn your decision, not out to out. I'll let you know when you're on screen. Joel, you're on screen now.
They've got the top man, the top dog of the Pakistan batting lineup.
Babar Azam departs for 31 and Pakistan 181 for 2.
Edge dropped. Well, they needed this catch. They needed this wicket.
It's a sharp chance, this, but you've got to take them at this level. Yeah, he was actually going on to his left foot. His weight was on his left leg, and it was difficult to go back to the right. Chance gone.
Uppercut goes straight to the fielder in the deep, and so another one that misread the length. Shanaka was the fielder, and it worked perfectly for Sri Lanka.
That's just reward for Nuwan Pradeep, because he's tried hard for this second wicket. He's made the one breakthrough, Babar Azam, and now he's got Fakhar Zaman. Good catch. That's the anchor gone. Fakhar Zaman has gone for 76, and now Pakistan, they'll have to regroup. 2 new batsmen at the crease. 189 for 3.
Will push his partner for at least 2. Oh, that is messy. That really is not needed. Boundary leaked.
Nicely played. Sharp. This is He just guides it through extra and adds a bit of oomph to it as well.
A good delivery, he missed it completely, missed the stumps as well. Required run rate just over 6.
Don't bowl full tosses. Don't bowl full tosses. One bounce for 4. That's a poor delivery.
Right there, right in the slot. No need to run for those. Couple of bounces into the fence.
Bowled him. What happened there? He played on. That ball came back at Sarfaraz. And Lahiru Kumara has provided the wicket.
Let's have a look. Was it an inside edge? He was trying to play towards third man, maybe. Yes. An inside edge onto his stumps. A risky shot. Just play with the straight bat. But he got some runs under his belt, the captain, Pakistani skipper. Sarfaraz departs for 23 of 33. Pakistan 244 for 4.
This is high. Will someone take it? Will someone? Oh no. It falls in no man's land. No man's land. Vs Srl was never in control.
Slapped over extra. What a crushing blow that is. Out of the middle of the bat with a horizontal bat, and it's gone for 6. Full toss. That's an inviting single there, and it's a half century for Vs Srl. And is he going to take Pakistan home? 50 from 46 deliveries.
Yeah, that's a very good innings. Under pressure in a way, in a run chase situation, is come good.
Goes for the short one. Iftikhar swings and swivels and collects 4. That's wide. And again, it's inviting a full swing of those arms. And Iftikhar picks up 4.
That's 4. No third man. He was going for the wide Yorker, and Vs Srl got there first.
Oh, bowl him. Trying to make some room, and well, he's shattered the stumps. What's happening? Yeah, he is so disappointed that he didn't want to leave the crease. He's cursing himself. This was a pretty innocuous delivery, making room. And, well, just too close for comfort in the end. And the off stump is shattered. So, Pakistan 11 in 14 balls. And they've lost Settle Asset. Vs Srl is gone after playing a blinder. 56 he got. 9 from 12. Bad line, bad ball, that's gone all the way. I think it's a 6. Full toss on the pads to a guy who's looking for a bit of width.
Just bowled a poor delivery. Short fine leg inside the circle, and don't bowl on the thigh or on the leg. Friendly full toss. Just helping it on its way. So Pakistan now need 3 of 11. But to Sri Lanka's credit, they've dragged the game to the 49th over, and that dressing room now looks extremely difficult. Again, what has he done? He's bowled 2 poor deliveries, and Pakistan have won it. With 10 balls remaining, they get to 299 for 5, 6 and a 4. They finish off in style. They win the series, but I can tell you that Sri Lankans haven't been disgraced.
That's the match in brief then. Sri Lanka won the toss, selected to bat through Gunathilaka's 133, managed 297. Pakistan in reply, a wonderful start, 123 on the opening stand, and eventually they prevailed by 5 wickets, winning the match and the series 2-0. Hopefully you enjoyed the highlights. Goodbye.
What an atmosphere.
Here we go.
It's a straight hit and a big hit.
T20 international cricket returns to Lahore. This is the a series of 3 T20 internationals here at this magnificent stadium, the Gaddafi Stadium. All 3 matches here, the first tonight, and then it's the 5th, the 7th and the 9th of October, the 3 T20 internationals. And of course, Pakistan won 2 of the 3 matches, the ODIs in Karachi. The first one was abandoned. So we're all looking forward to a thrilling contest here in Lahore. Glad to have your company wherever you're watching, and alongside Wasim Akram, who used to love playing here, didn't you, Wes? Another flat pitch. How big a contest is this for Sri Lanka? Because Pakistan are the #1 team in the world.
Yes, they are #1 side in the world, and they belong in this format. They've been winning games from last couple of years. Are consistent in this format. They have good bowling attack. They have variation in their bowling, and now with this squad, I reckon they got a power hitter, with a couple of power hitters, and then Shadab and Fahim. You know, if they play, come back to the squad, there'll be 2 all-rounders with 2 bowlers, mystery bowlers, and Imad Wasim as well. So a good combination.
Lots of options for the coach, who happens to be the chief selector as well, Misbah ul Haq. Looking at this pitch, Wes, you've probably lost a few toenails on here over the years. Tell us about this pitch.
I mean, you can tell while sitting here in the commentary box, it looks a good pitch, bit dry, and I suppose there's a bit of a dew later on, so obviously it'll be a good it looks like a good batting deck.
And if dew is a factor now at the toss, in the company of David Boone, the match referee, Sarfraz won the toss and decided to bowl first, so that obviously has got a dew factor in consideration. Wes, just run your thoughts over the Pakistan team.
Yeah, Ahmed Shahzad is making a comeback, so is Umar Akmal batting at #3, captain himself at 4. Iftikhar Ahmed also making a comeback in this format. Asif Ali #6, a banger, he can win you a game. Imad Wasim, Shadab Khan, 2 spinners, and then 3 fast bowlers. Fahim Ashraf all-rounder, Muhammad Ahmed and Muhammad Hasnan. I'm happy to see Muhammad Hasnan playing 11, Alan.
Right, now just looking at the Sri Lankan team, Gunathilaka with that century in Karachi, Avishka Fernando, such an exciting talent. Minod Bhanuka, the keeper batsman, makes his debut in T20 internationals, and Bhanuka Rajapaksa is a new cap as well. Jayasuriya Hasaranga Chanaka is the captain, his first game as captain, and you've got Udana Rajita, Pradeep and Sandakan, the left arm wrist spinner for Sri Lanka. So it's all teed up for a thrilling contest here. 3 matches in this J-Dot Presents Jubilee Insurance Cup here in Lahore. I think it's time to go downstairs for the anthems for both countries.
Here we have the national anthem of Pakistan.
Rousing edition of the national anthems of Sri Lanka and of course Pakistan here at the Gaddafi Stadium in Lahore as international T20 cricket returns to Lahore. It's a fortress here for Pakistan, who are the leading nation in the ICC T20 rankings as of the 1st of October. They are the #1 T20 team and Sri Lanka are in 8th position. So there's the gulf between the two teams. And of the 6 T20 internationals here, 5 have been won by Pakistan.
Lovely to be here in Lahore for this T20 contest. Should be an outstanding battle this. Anything can happen in T20, and Sri Lanka, I'm sure, will not be looking at Pakistan's reputation of being the best side in the world. It's about getting the job done on the night. Good crowd in. They've come from outskirts of Lahore. They come from far away, far-flung areas of Lahore. They've braved the security, tears, and they're here to enjoy this T20 contest. Yeah, it's kosher, it's 100%. And to add to the buzz, to add to the drama, we've got Russell Arnold, specially flown here from Australia, of Sri Lanka.
Good evening, Ramesh. Good evening, everyone. Yeah, good to be here. Lahore, always a great venue, a great city, a lot of history, even though certain instances we like to forget, but we are all about the positives. We're looking forward to the future. And Sri Lanka are doing that. And you're right, looking at history is not going to help them. Look at themselves, see what they can do to improve their game, get their game in order. Avishka Fernando will be opening the batting.
Good average. Is a wicket-taking option for Sarfraz. That's why he's employed in early. Don't look for any spin, may I suggest.
He's got the field heavily set on the leg side, that deep square leg, long on. For 6 overs, only 2 fielders allowed outside the circle. And he tends to bowl around the middle and leg stump. Instinct is to go to the onside for a left-hander.
Lovely.
You'll see clever variations, a little bit of swing, swerve. Very good to the right-handers with his in-slinging slant.
Hello. Watch it.
You can see there Gunatilaka giving himself some room. But there is some deviation. Look at it, pitch. Go towards that offside. That's why he's very difficult to play. He's not an easy bowler to line up.
Umar.
hits the hard length as well. Quick through the air, delivers the ball just a little bit later than you expect. Yeah, beats him with that lovely angle.
And why Pakistan are good, have been good in this format is the variation in the bowling. This is an option. Basically undercutting it, hitting the belly of the ball. And in the last 47 T20 internationals,
just as you were raving about his prowess, his bowler disappointing delivery, missed the mark by at least 2 miles, if not more.
So does that mean I can jinx the opposition?
I think you've already done that. Congrats.
I think he's done well. Hasnain, I thought he did really well to save a run for his team. It happened just below us. Umpire, of course, has to be very sure. So my point is, on 42 occasions, they've successfully defended scores below 150. That's amazing. In 47 instances where 150 has been on the board.
Tell you another amazing stat about this bowling lineup. They've bowled out teams most times than any other side in world cricket. I think it's around 27 or 28 times that they've absolutely taken care of the entire 10. The reason why Sarfraz is pretty good in T20s is because of the variety that he possesses up his sleeve. Doesn't have to program his bowling. Yeah, except for that wide one. It's a goodish shot, this.
Which turned, didn't it? He's bowling that tight line. Maybe it surprised him as well, which he didn't expect.
Only one.
He's off the mark with that flick. After the first 6 balls of this first T20, Sri Lanka 5 without a wicket.
Red Hunt. I'm gonna hunt you down. Hunt, hunt, hunt. Hunt you down. Hunt, hunt. Red Hunt. Be hunted.
So, what's new in cricket? Belt up for cricket's new avatar.
Non-stop 4s and 6s in a super entertaining 90-minute format.
And amazing mid-sea performances.
Action-packed 10-over game. Cricket will never be the same. Cricket's new avatar.
Abu Dhabi T10 League. From November 14th to 24th, live only on Sony 6 and Sony 10-3.
Good crowd in, lovely atmosphere. Lahoris like their T20 stuff. Fahim Ashraf is coming on to bowl. Was pick of the bowlers in this year's PSL. Picked up 21 wickets at an economy of 7.23. Beautifully played, fast outfield, and first 4 of this contest is registered.
They're not happy. Bit of width. The captain will also not be happy with that. And you offer that, generally Lahore is a good batting wicket. You can hit through the line. And Avishka Fernando just relying on his timing.
Once again, nice timing from the right-hander. And you can make out whether the ball has been timed the way the fielder reacts. That fielder at mid-off didn't have a lot of time really to get across and stop it because it was so well timed.
Newish team for Sri Lanka. Dasun Shanaka captaining the team for the first time. 2 debuts. That's T20 international debuts, and both are Bhanukars. Minod Bhanukar and Bhanuka Rajapaksa. Tanushka Gunatilaka, Avishka Fernando. The other batting options are Shehan Jayasuriya, Isuru Udana. So 3 seamers, Kasun Rajit and Nuwan Pradeep.
Less said about that fielding effort, the better. The first part was reasonably good. We saw commitment from Mohammad Hasnan. But then that throw was like as if the game was still being played in Karachi.
First runs for Gunatilaka. I thought he was struggling because Hasnain charged, could see all 3 stumps. I just wonder whether he got a call from the keeper's end and got confused because Hasnain charged, could see all 3 stumps. I just wonder whether he got a call from the keeper's end and got confused. I think that's what he's trying to say. That's what he's trying to say.
Maybe first signs of dew. First indications really of how good.
All out of the bowler's arm, and that's allowing the batsman to line him up, that extra pace. Just freeing up the batsman. Both have got to move on. Boundaries for both these batsmen.
He's shaping up very nicely, hitting the ball down the pitch. You'll always get value on a good batting strip if you're looking to play in that V. What about Pakistan? They're playing 11. Couple of guys who were not featuring in Pakistan international circuit are back. Ahmed Shahzad, Umar Akmal, they were out of favour and now back in favour. Interesting choice. No, Asif Ali has been dropped. Iftikhar seems to be the latest flavour for Misbah-ul Haq and company. No, Fakhr as well. (17) without a wicket.
क्या है असली हीरो की पहचान? उनकी ताकत, जिसे जीतना आसान नहीं, या उनके खतरनाक मूव्स, जिससे बचना नामुमकिन है। देखिए UFC 243, जहां एक चैंपियन भिड़ेगा दूसरे चैंपियन के साथ। UFC, real fight, real sacrifice and real glory.
Whittaker versus Adesanya, Sunday, 6th October, 7:30 am. Live on Sony 10.2 and Sony 10.3 with Hindi commentary.
Dana! Shabash, shabash, shabash!
Back on.
Hello! What boy?
He's been used again by Sarfraz Ahmad.
Watch him, Ahmad.
One reason could be that, you know, he's very good with the new ball. Obviously, he's an excellent option for the skipper. And secondly, the way that over went for Fahim Ashraf.
Watch him,
Want
watch
to
him,
just
ready?
restrict the scoring rate a bit.
Yeah, try and get a fall shot out of the batsman. If you can keep building dots, when the field restriction is on, that's when batsmen will try to take chances.
Ball a chair.
Got to make sure that you're playing with the bat, because he likes to hit your pad. And if he does, then you're gone. He's deadly accurate, Ahmad.
Hello!
Very good from Sri Lanka. Fielders sitting on the circle, and they've identified that. Keep the scoreboard moving. This is very good.
Hello!
I like what Gunatilaka did too. He was the one running to the danger end and he was off in a flash. He's the one who called.
Watch it, shabash.
Happy faces. Flags are out. Oh, edge. That's gone through. So an opportunity created, not taken. Why wouldn't you want to give him a slip?
Probably right. The slip should have been there, but Sri Lanka have been struggling to get him off the square when playing off the middle of the bat. Probably right.
It's a confident start by Sri Lanka. 23 without a wicket. Just a little different this time. It was Imad, a little bit more flight.
Still no slip, especially for the left-hander when he gets that ball to go to the offside.
Shabash. आखिरी अच्छा करना है, शाबाश.
Good cricket from Sri Lanka. Once again, a single taken, 8 runs from the over. Going at a good pace.
Monday to Friday, does your boss make your eyes roll? And all week long the workload takes a toll, alle? Your head must be aching like ayyo. And your heart beats going tom tagida tom, Then it's time to smack the stress down. Because now Saturday is when SmackDown comes down. Now watch all the action of WWE SmackDown on Saturdays 5:30 AM and repeats at 1 PM and 5 PM. Only on Sony 10.1 and Sony 10.3.
That's a terrific record by Pakistan. Winning percentage of 81.25. In an unpredictable format, they've been very predictable.
Now this is since 2016. That's when Sri Lanka's fortunes did change. But prior to that, they were probably 1 or 2 and their win percentage was up near 60%.
Yeah, he's got pace, gas, whatever you want to call it. Hasnan. I just hope that he's allowed to bowl at a fast pace. You don't want to overcomplicate, overanalyze stuff for this 19-year-old. He's been waiting in the wings, waiting for a go, and his chances come here. Now, tonight. That's wayward, that's a wide. The other thing that Pakistan need to do with Hasnan is to be patient, as if you're treating a young leg spinner. Now, leg spinner, we know, can go for runs, but they can also be value because they'll give you wickets as well. Similarly, Hasnan, 150 clicks. He can be mighty effective, but you need to just calm him down and calm yourself down as well in the process. Appeal, leg before appeal, the ball will go and hit the fence. What is it? The raid is leg by Aleem Dar.
Got to him even before he knew it, Dhanush Gunatilaka. And mind you, Gunatilaka is in very good form. Height was the only question. It was tough to see that hit the stumps. They do have a review each in each innings. Calm him down is the word, because you don't want to compromise on the speed.
Nah, got it wrong again. Sarfraz, what is he thinking? He's going to have a word with Hasnan. Couple of wides to start off the show for him. Not ideal.
At 19, the tendency is also to try and bowl too quickly. But a Waqar or a Wasim will tell him as time goes on that it's about being controlled in your run-up and also being controlled at your delivery stride, which he must get a feeling for.
Slapped for 4. Lovely batting from the left-hander, saw the width, cashed in.
And that's brilliant reading of the game. 2 wides down the leg side. The captain going up to the bowler again. Danushka Gunatilaka reading it. It's going to be towards that offside and he frees himself. Value for shots, no doubt here in Lahore.
Been a tough start for young Hasnan. I think he'll understand with time that pace without length doesn't really create that impact.
Change of angle, now he's trying around the wicket.
Oh, how wonderful is that? Classical from the left-hander. Gunatilaka has played a couple of spanking shots. Magnificent ride, this one.
He's got a lot to catch up on, Danushka Gunatilaka. He's a tremendous striker of the ball. Injuries and also disciplinary reasons has kept him out of the team. Played some memorable shots when he scored that 100 in Karachi in that ODI. He's continuing here. He plays good shots. Not just slogs.
Oh, here was that improvisation. It'll be a little tough, really, going that route to a bowler who can be expressed 142 kilometers per hour. All he has to do, Gunatilaka, is to remain calm. He's had the better of the bowler. Just got to continue with this, like these folks there. Good time to have a cuppa in the evening. Lahore is turning autumn.
I told Buzzy to get me one. Still waiting.
Slow ball, change of pace. But this is excellent opening by Sri Lanka. 16 runs in that Hasnan over, 41 without a wicket.
Red Hunt. I'm gonna hunt you down. Red Hunt. Be hunted.
There's nothing that defines you, Sachin, better than the 2 games in Chargers.
When I saw the storm approaching us, suddenly all the players were down on the ground.
1-0 up, and you just come off a great century in Sydney.
When I got my 100 in Sydney, I looked up and I said, thank God. Best sessions of my life I've played when Dale Steyn and Moni Mokul bowled that spell.
It's always great to talk to the main actors themselves about the great scenes they've enacted in.
Watch the master reminiscing his master strokes in memorable master strokes. 11th October onwards, Friday to Sunday at 8 p.m. on Sony 6.
For Sri Lanka so far, 4 overs and bombastic start, 41 without a wicket. Gunatilaka has looked fabulous on 22, has played some great offside shots. Mohammad Amir coming on to bowl. Yeah, it'll be a little tough to handle, a little slower in pace, different style to Hasnan. Will look to shape the ball in and out.
A few more tricks up his sleeve, that's for sure. But with those boundaries that the Sri Lankan batsmen have hit, they've pushed the field back. So the awareness of picking the singles is there. He's trying to make the point on Avishka Fernando, Danushka Gunatilaka, this type of players. Can hit boundaries, can dominate the bowling with good shots. In the recent past, we haven't seen too many Sri Lankan batsmen who can do that. Relying on slogs means it's risky stuff, risky business.
Highest Sri Lanka opening stand in T20s in 2019. Excellent stuff. Yorker. That's nicely played. We told you earlier, it's a lightning fast outfield, and here's an example of that. Yeah, squeezed a good ball and got a 4. Lovely batting.
In the nick of time too. This was brilliantly bowled. Angled in. That was hitting middle. Got the timing, got the bat down right at the correct moment. 27 off 18 to Gunatilaka. 10 off 9 to Avishka Fernando, just playing for Gunatilaka and building on this partnership.
Yeah, finding excellent angles in this opening pair. Almost a 50 no time. Run rate of 10.5.
Pakistan's fielding has been good. We saw a couple of good dives, except for that wayward throw from Hasnain. This one, unfortunate for the field. The last one, there was uneven bounce at the edge of the square.
Hit him high on the thigh. Stifle appeal from Mohammad Amir. Sarfraz looked just a little bit anxious as well, but I don't think they're going to go for a review here.
Slower ball. And he
hit him high on the thigh. Stifle appeal from Mohammad Amir. Sarfraz looked. Hit him high on the thigh. Nine runs from the over. Sri Lanka have posted a 50 in 5 overs.
20 nations from across the globe will compete for one coveted title. Catch all the action straight from Japan. Rugby World Cup 2019, England versus France. Live and exclusive on Sony 10-2.
Come on, Shady!
Swept, and he's got it through the gap. This is going to be 4. It's the 50 up for Sri Lanka, and this is the perfect start for the tourists.
How important is form in T20 cricket? Coming off 100, now dealing in boundaries. Perfect start for Sri Lanka.
There might have been one hand at the end here from Gunatilaka, but it was effective. Short! Way too short from Shadab Khan. Sri Lanka scoring in excess of 10 and over. And early problems here for Pakistan's leg spinner.
Pakistan feeling the pressure. Shadab comes in, first ball gets swept, then drops short. It's not gone Pakistan's way, and Sri Lanka bossing this.
He's gone short again here, Shadab. Iftikhar, the fielder. And great pressure being exerted here. Remember, Pakistan won the toss, deciding to bowl first, maybe dew. The dew factor would come into consideration, but this is a blistering start by Sri Lanka. Celebrated his birthday the other day, Shadab.
Invited you?
Lost in the post. Oh, it's got it through. Goodness me. You couldn't have performed that trick in a circus.
The pitch is dry and we've seen a few balls really spin sharply. This one's gone a long way. It's spun back, just missed that leg stump. I think Shadab was already celebrating. He thought he'd bowled him.
I think it hit Sarfraz on the knee. Short, and it's leg side, and this is a pretty poor start for Shadab. It's gone for 14, and there's a ball to go.
He's been brought in the power play, so he can't have a man back on the sweep. Gunatilaka, full shot, sweep shot again.
That's now 8 boundaries for Gunatilaka in this innings of 43 from 25. And these gaps seem very big in the field for Pakistan to plug. He's gone leg side again and he's got away with it. 14 from the over, 6 gone, 64 without loss.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls and children of all ages, WWE Sunday धमाल में सब कुछ होने वाला है बोर्ड, सब कुछ होने वाला है बोर्ड, सब कुछ होने वाला है अति खतरनाक. And that's the bottom line, because Sahil Khattar said so.
WWE Sunday Dhamal, Sony 10-1 पर.
The power play is over the 6 overs, 64 without loss. Sri Lanka put into bat by Sarfraz. This is Fahim Ashraf. They're going to take a quick single here. When you get runs on the board, the confidence comes. This is confidence.
And the field's pushed back, so the singles are available. Boundaries have affected the fielders in the ring to be right back on the circle, so a good single.
Vishka Fernando playing only his 7th ODI. This is Gunatilaka on strike. Hasn't quite connected with that. All right, let's go downstairs to Roshan Abasinghe.
Well, Ramesh, lovely to have you with us. Lahore is buzzing, it's exciting, colourful. Just tell us about your thoughts about the ground and playing here.
Yeah, it's an enormous ground, I think, and also it reflects on our World Cup win of '96. And the players are aware of that, and the crowds are huge. Even though I should say that the last time we played here, the crowds are much bigger. I'm sure still they're they're on their way at the moment. It's buzzing, as you say.
How much of a motivation is that 1996 win to the team?
Well, it's huge. Everybody talks about it. All Pakistanis talk about that, and it certainly is a huge motivation. I mean, what they have done in '96 is huge.
Tell us about the two Bhanukas, Bhanuka Rajapaksa and Minod Bhanuka. We've seen a bit of Minod Bhanuka, but Bhanuka Rajapaksa, unknown.
Yeah, Bhanuka Rajapaksa is unknown, but he's a very confident boy, and he's going at number 3. And if you're talking about Minod Bhanuka, I mean, he showed us that he sort of belonged to the system, isn't it? He sort of belonged to the team, and we are sort of pleased with that. I mean, just that confidence of the boy and the demeanor of the boys, which really has helped the situation.
Must be happy with the state of play at the moment, with the openers enjoying themselves out there.
66 for no loss of 6, you can't expect anything better, but it's still about 1/8 of the game only. It's just the start of things, and if we get a good score, I mean, say 180 plus, if we can have, I think it can be a super game in time to come.
Ramesh, thanks for joining us.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Fahim Ashraf. That's a dot ball, and that at the moment is like a precious commodity in tonight's proceeding. A dot ball. There haven't been too many of those Sri Lanka off to a racing start here at the Gaddafi Stadium. Pakistan, the #1 team in the ICC T20 international rankings. Sri Lanka are 8. Pakistan have beaten Sri Lanka in their last 6 T20 internationals. Last time Sri Lanka beat Pakistan in the T20 was December 2013 in Dubai. A bit of width on offer. Oh, a nice looking shot, but it's only one. 7 gone, 68 for no wickets.
A new era in football is about to kick off, where talent meets opportunity and guts meet grit. Here, protégés will turn into professionals. Watch the stars of the future create history today. FIFA Under-17 World Cup, Brazil 2019, starts 27th October, live on Sony 10-2.
Second over for Shadab.
Only one!
Well, he seems to have lost his mojo in the last couple of games that we've seen. He was the golden boy when he first came into the side, and he just has lost that X factor.
Hasn't been as consistent as he would like, and also teams have worked him out. The Googly, who got him so many wickets, now teams have worked him out and picking that Googly better.
Just 7 T20 internationals for the 21-year-old Avishka Fernando. Really lit up the World Cup. The 50-over World Cup just gone in England, with a century against the West Indies and 49 against England, because he just looked so fabulous. He was the talk of the Sri Lankan team in England.
And the short ball, he played the short ball exceptionally well. That's what struck straight away.
So a couple of dot balls and a single. Gunatilaka on 46 from 31. A couple of new caps for Sri Lanka. Got this young side. They got a new captain in Dasun Shanaka. His first toss, I thought he looked a little nervous, but he's understandably. That's short and picked up. What a shot! And it clears the man out there, Iftikhar, and it's gone through his hands for 6. And it brings up a half century for Danushka Gunatilaka. 52 from 32, and that's a strike rate of a staggering 162.
He's picked up the length so well in this innings from the word go. And this one too short by Shadab and deposited. Just a tad too short. So quickly was he on the back foot.
And with that 6, you see it's gone through Iftikhar's hands. That 6 has given Gunatilaka his highest score in T20 internationals. Previously it was 51, coming off the back of a century in the last one-day international in Karachi. 8 gone, 77 without loss.
Red Hunt. I'm gonna hunt you down. Red Hunt. Be hunted.
चैंपियंस लीग में कौन जीता?
क्यों? तूने नहीं देखा?
नहीं यार, कल रात पे जल्दी सो गया.
क्या?
Sona mana hai when the world's best football action is on. The UEFA Champions League. Match Day 3 starts Tuesday, 22nd October, 10:25 p.m. onward. Live and exclusive on Sony 10-2. Subscribe.
Red Hunt.
Sona mana.
And legs.
For Pakistan, he does this so often with the new ball. Babar Azam, who will open the innings for Pakistan tonight. Eshan Mani there, front, sitting down with the red tie. Chairman of the Pakistan Cricket Board, Ehsan Mani. Very Avishka Fernando, 13 from 15.
He's been in form, and T20 format, you need to be in form. It's such a big help, and showed today.
Well, boy.
Started off hitting down the ground, making his own length because of the confidence. And then when the spinner came on, sweep shot, pull shot, picking up the length very quickly.
Nicely timed, but straight to short extra. Avishka Fernando using up deliveries here. He's just got the one boundary. Time for a Tapal tee. Ooh, hold on to your cups because this could go somewhere. He slaps this. Can't get Imad Wasim away. This is a good over from Imad Wasim so far. Just 3 singles, 2 dots.
Bowling stump to stump, very straight. That's his strength. Whenever he comes on to bowl, he attack the stumps. And now he's just gone for 3 of this over. And suddenly, T20 pressure builds so quickly. Avishka will be looking for a boundary.
Yes. 2 dots, just 3 singles in this over. Looks to work it leg side. 1 is all he'll get. Good over. 4 from it. It's 81 for no wicket from.
Going to survive and prevail.
The Fiend Bray Wyatt battle for the Universal title.
Inside Hell in a Cell.
Shadab has conceded 23 in his 2. Imad Wasim just 17 in his 3. Fahim Ashraf, Mohammad Hassan and Mohammad Amir 8 from his first. And Shadab will continue. Again looking for that offside. Avishka Fernando. 1 is all they'll get. Iftikhar, he can bowl. Not been called on yet. Iftikhar bowls very flat off spin. Doesn't spin it very much.
You need bowlers who can bowl very straight on this pitch, especially. There's a little bit of spin on offer without just wiping the ball. So indications of dew, early dew.
That's pitched outside leg stump. You'll never get that, not in a month of Sundays.
But because Avishka is not getting the boundaries, the onus now on Gona Tilaka. And although it's 82 without loss, he's still thinking that he might try something different.
Yeah, there's just a bit of pressure mounting up here for Guna Tilaka. Ooh, that's an invitation. It's a bit full and wide. Will they go back for 2? Yes, they will. And he's home. Sarfraz not happy with the throw.
What time later?
Yeah, Sarfraz just reminding that there was a bit of an opportunity. Just took his sweet time throwing the ball, and Gona Tilaka thought he was in quite a bit of trouble.
Gunther is got a strike rate of 154, Avishka strike rate of 80, so he's got to get on with it now. That's worth a shout. Yes, he's gone. Alim Dar, finger straight up, and Gunther is not impressed. Got to hurry. They are appealing for DRS. There's just a chance this might have pitched outside leg stump. Alim Dar was like a gunslinger. His finger went up very quickly.
We all know that umpire Wilkins has a 100% record. I'll go against you. I think it's gun barrel straight and it's clipping leg stump.
Oh, it might have clipped, and if it has clipped, it'll be umpire's call anyway, so you're safe. You're safe. Alim Dar has given it out. We'll find out from Ultra Edge if there's anything on it. There's nothing on the bat. Now he's gone a long way forward here with that position. Danushka Gunathilaka, slap on the pad. There's a long way for that ball to travel. Has it pitched on? Yes, it has. Is it hitting leg stump? Umpire's call. Umpire's call, and Alim Dar has given it out. So Gunathilaka is going to have to walk. That's the first wicket. A very fine innings from Danushka Gunathilaka. His highest score in T20 international cricket. He's gone for a well-compiled 57 from 38. And Sri Lanka.
Red Hunt. I'm gonna hunt you down. Red Hunt. Be hunted.
क्या है असली हीरो की पहचान? उनकी ताकत, जिसे जीतना आसान नहीं, या उनके खतरनाक मूव्स, जिससे बचना नामुमकिन है। देखिए UFC 243, जहां एक चैंपियन भिड़ेगा दूसरे चैंपियन के साथ। UFC, real fight, real sacrifice, and real glory.
Whittaker versus Adesanya, Sunday, 6th October, 7:30 AM. Live on Sony 10.2 and Sony 10.3 with Hindi commentary. Watch Inter Milan versus Juventus, Monday, October 7th, 12:15 AM. Live and exclusive on Sony 10.2.
So, what's new in cricket? Belt up for cricket's new avatar.
Non-stop 4s and 6s in a super entertaining 90-minute format.
And amazing mid-sea performances.
Action-packed 10-over game. Cricket will never be the same. Cricket's new avatar.
Abu Dhabi T10 League. From November 14 to 24, live only on Sony 6 and Sony 10.3.
J. presents Jubilee Insurance Cup Pakistan versus Sri Lanka T20I Series 2019. Second T20I, live and exclusive on Sony 6. 20 nations from across the globe will compete for one coveted title. Catch all the action straight from Japan. Rugby World Cup 2019. England versus France. Live and exclusive on Sony 10.2.
Eda Kanna, Monday to Friday, does your boss make your eyes roll? And all week long the workload takes a toll, alle? Your head must be aching like ayyo. And your heart beats going tom takida tom, Then it's time to smack the stress down. Because now Saturday is when SmackDown comes down. Now watch all the action of WWE SmackDown on Saturdays 5:30 AM and repeats at 1 PM and 5 PM only on Sony 10.1 and Sony 10.3.
There's nothing that defines you, Sachin, better than the 2 games in charge.
When I saw the storm approaching us, suddenly all the players were down on the ground.
1-0 up, and you just come off a great century in Sydney.
Bhanuka Rajapaksa is making his debut for Sri Lanka tonight in the T20 international. Left-hand bat.
Watch it, Shadab.
Keeps a little low. Rajapaksa, who has a highest score in first-class cricket of 268. And he's not off the mark. 10 gone, 84 for 1 Sri Lanka put into bat.
Red hunt, be hunted.
First 10 overs.
Oh, aram se.
That's not a great start by the off-spinner Iftikhar. He's grass one in the outfield. And he's been hit for a 4 of the first ball that is bowled.
A magnificent shot. That was a short delivery. I say magnificent because he picked his spot. Quite a few fielders on the leg side boundary. He had to hit it behind square leg. Good start to the over for Avishka Fernando.
Close enough to call. Umpire doesn't agree with the appealers. The timer is on. Sarfraz at the best view is going to go for 1. It's a review by Pakistan. I think the right-hander just tried to hit it a little too hard. So it's maybe iffy, is not over the line, so it's a genuine delivery.
Well, we've already had a review. Let's see how close this one is. Well, we could see the middle and off stumps. There's no bat involved for sure.
You could see Sarfraz's left leg also moving outside the leg stump in anticipation of a take. Hit him low. I think that got Pakistan interested about a DRS review. So once again, just to remind you of the protocol, it's not been given by the on-field umpires, so even if it kisses the leg stump, it won't be given out. It has to absolutely destroy that leg stump. And we'll stay with the umpire's call. I thought it was a very, very good decision by the umpire. It looked iffy. It didn't look out straight away.
Well, it's a great level, isn't it? The previous one was an umpire's call given out, and this one an umpire's call not given. But the good thing is that both teams don't lose their review. It's a brilliant decision by ICC to give it back on an umpire's call. But Sri Lanka will have to make sure that they don't lose another wicket quickly. Bhanuka Rajapaksa is making his debut. Avishka Fernando, the set batsman.
Yeah, 1 ball.
Dasun Shanika, who's skipping Sri Lanka in this contest, did mention at the toss that they should be on target for a 170 on this surface. Projected score 12 and over will give them 203, 10 and over 184. Current rate will give them 169, so they're on course for a heavyweight performance. Rajapaksa, what has he got to offer here, Roshan?
Well, he's a bit nervous, but I can tell you that he's ideally suited for this format. I watched him playing that T10. He has a record for 6 hitting. Someone, if he settles in, can be a real asset.
The arm ball, the straighter ball. Once again, the umpire doesn't side with Iftikhar. Good umpiring, good bowling from Iftikhar as well. He's tweaked couple and then he's straightened from the same line.
Well, he's got to be himself, Bhanuka Rajapaksa. Playing in front of a big crowd on his debut.
With hit into the gap. Mohammad Hasnan picks up the ball. The throw is on the bounce. Not a bad over considering the Sri Lankans have gone at great pace. 7 from it, 91 for 1.
So, what's new in cricket? Belt up for cricket's new avatar.
Non-stop 4s and 6s in a super entertaining 90-minute format.
And amazing mid-sea performances.
Action-packed 10-over game. Cricket will never be the same. Cricket's new avatar.
Abu Dhabi T10 League. From November 14 to 24, live only on Sony 6 and Sony 10-3.
He's gone in an economy of 8.21, Shadab. 1 for 26 in 3.1. Wickets will lower the temperature on Pakistan.
It's a good little face for Pakistan. They have got rid of Danushka Gunithalaka, who looked very, very aggressive and dominant. Avishka Fernando has been a little bit off colour, I must say. His normal strike rate in T20, all T20s 140 plus. So he's going at around 90 here. Bhanuka Rajapaksa just in.
Big shot. I think it's gone all the way. It's a 6. Mighty well deserved. Lovely shot. Played the angle. Went for 6.
I told you so. He can hit 6s. And he's a powerful striker. Very well suited for this format. And take a look at the slog sweep, hitting it with the turn. Plenty of power. And that will make him feel really good.
Keep it on!
Excellent batting. It's a little tough for Mohammad Amir, but he got across to stop that ball. Sri Lankans have been very imaginative, quite relentless. They've not allowed Pakistan to settle in.
The one thing that will concern them is that towel coming out, the dew factor. So they'll have to remember that. They need a score.
Bowling, 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 bowling. Go!
It's been a very nice mix. We've seen the big shots, we've seen the singles. 100 is raised by Sri Lanka. Carrying on at this pace, they'll end up with a 170, 180. First 50 took only 29 minutes. Went for the knockout punch. $100 for 1.
क्या है असली हीरो की पहचान? उनकी ताकत, जिससे जीतना आसान नहीं, या उनके खतरनाक मूव्स, जिससे बचना नामुमकिन है। देखिए UFC 243, जहां एक चैंपियन भिड़ेगा दूसरे चैंपियन के साथ। UFC, real fight, real sacrifice and real glory.
Whittaker versus Adesanya, Sunday, 6th October, 7:30 am. Live on Sony 10-2 and Sony 10-3 with Hindi commentary.
Imad has been outstanding. None for 17 in his 3 overs. The only one who seems to have a bit of control over the Sri Lankan onslaught.
Yeah, it's been a magnificent performance by Sri Lanka. Very good start. This is Bhanuka Rajapaksa some time ago. Again, that would have been an umpire's call as well. So good that Pakistan, well, it wouldn't have really mattered even had they reviewed it.
Just feel at times that umpires a little relaxed in T20. Oh, exposed the stumps. That is such a good shot. A lot of risk involved, but in T20 you take a bit of risk. And when it comes off, you get a delightful 4 or a 6.
Very important that he plays his natural game. Not be overawed that it's an international game. He should try what he's confident of. Just go and express himself. Play shots like that. I'm sure the dressing room has given him all the confidence he needs. Pushed him at number 3. Because on song, Bhanuka Rajapaksa can be a very destructive player. He can come out with some unbelievable shots. If you look at his best first-class record, I think he's got quite a few sixers in that.
Never in really to play that shot. Surprised him with a bit of flight and spin. Imad Wasim has bowled a wily delivery. Lovely change of pace, shorter in length, bit of spin on it.
Held it back. That was a cleverly bowled delivery. He's mixing it up quite well. That ball followed the batsman. The previous one spun. This one just came with the arm. 107 for, in fact, one more ball to go in the over.
Bhanuka going at a strike rate of 140.
Yeah.
Even though it's a small sample size, but he'll take it. 14 from 11, 107 for 1.
Red hunt, be hunted.
Eda Kanna, Monday to Friday, does your boss make your eyes roll? And all week long the workload takes a toll, alle? Your head must be aching like ayyo. And your heart beats going tom takida tom, Then it's time to smack the stress down. Because now Saturday is when SmackDown comes down. Now watch all the action of WWE SmackDown on Saturdays 5:30 AM and repeats at 1 PM and 5 PM. Only on Sony 10.1 and Sony 10.3.
Entertaining stuff from Sri Lanka. 107 for 1. Osman just bowled 1 over, went for plenty. Let's see how he delivers in this phase when Sri Lankans clearly are looking to tee off.
Avishka Fernando has been slightly off colour, 26 of 30, which is a bit against his grain because he's someone who scores runs quickly. He'll enjoy the quicker bowling. Rajapaksa, on the other hand, is brilliant against spin. Looks to play the slog sweep. Improvises. Very strong square of the wicket. Hasnan is sharp. He can work up a good head of steam. T20 is not about real pace, it's about skill. It's about dot balls and beating the batsman.
Hits the bat hard, and that is good running. Oh, got him flush on his arm, I think. Apologies. Says, all right, it wasn't intentional.
His partnership 25 of 22, just getting into their stride. It's important that Sri Lanka kick on. Now the rate of scoring 8.18. They got to be concerned about the dew that they anticipate. So that's going to be a challenge for the bowlers. So they need to have those runs on the board to try and compensate for the dew as well.
Oh, there's a sure opportunity for more than a single. High full toss at pace, right, chance of a run out, direct hit is in.
He'll be disappointed, Avishka Fernando. Full toss, 2 fielders inside the 30-yard circle, so through that to the boundary. He really didn't time it. There was a chance for a run out there, in fact at both ends. But eventually just a couple of runs.
Baba there, not being able to field properly, allowed that extra single. Pakistan were below par in the field during the one-days in Karachi, and here also a bit patchy. I think that was the attempted slow bouncer. It's not exactly a houseful, but still good enough for the Lahoris to enjoy a bit of T20 flavour. I think credit has to be given to Lahore Traffic Police also for managing so many routes. It can't be easy. I had a presentation given by the chief, and it is one hell of a job.
Really hurrying the batsman. That was sharp. That hurried Rajapaksa, squared him up a bit. On the subject of the crowd in cricket here, Ramesh, one's heart has to go out to this crowd. They're just starved of international cricket. They seem to love this. Well, Karachi, we didn't see the real crowds because they were played on working days. But here, Saturday evening, colourful, the ground buzzing, expectations high, magnificent atmosphere.
Up in the air, on the bounce, will find the fence. 117 for the loss of 1.
There's nothing that defines you, Sachin, better than the 2 games in Sharjah.
When I saw the storm approaching us, suddenly all the players were down on the ground.
1-0 up, and you just come off a great century in Sydney.
When I got my 100 in Sydney, I looked up and I said, thank God. Best sessions of my life I've played when Dale Steyn and Moni Mokul bowled that spell.
It's always great to talk to the main actors themselves about the great scenes they've enacted in.
Watch the master reminiscing his master strokes in memorable master strokes. 11th October onwards, Friday to Sunday at 8 p.m. on Sony 6.
It's building up to be a cracker of a game. Sri Lankans have runs on the board. 6 overs to go in this innings. And they've followed their instinctive approach. And it has worked wonderfully.
The 2 young batsmen at the wicket.
Yeah, time for a bit of Zira Plus. Nothing goes better with your tea than a Zira Plus. I think the guy in the middle has got to relax a little bit. I think that is pretty bad acting, that. Smashed down the ground. Come back for 2.
Sri Lanka need to kick on. When Danushka Gunatilaka was there, Sri Lanka was going at close to 9 runs an over, but at this stage it's dropped to about 8.3. There you are, you could see the towels coming out. So that will be a concern for a fielding side. How serious can the dew be here, Ramesh?
I don't know. I mean, teams have practiced in the evening sessions and they feel that it can hamper the process. Only time will tell. I've absolutely enjoyed this freedom from the Sri Lankan batsmen. They've adjusted so quickly to Lahore conditions.
And also the fact that this is not the most experienced Sri Lankan lineup. They're playing in front of a big crowd, they're playing away. Pakistan obviously are the stronger of the 2 outfits, but they've coped well. We spoke about how good their performance in the one-day series was. Yes, they did lose it, but I thought they gave a very good account of themselves, the young cricketers. And they're doing exactly that here. Not disgraced, despite not having their seniors.
Oh, direct hit. Wonderfully fielded. Who's the guy who's hit the stumps? It's Shadab. Who else? He's an outstanding fieldsman and a marksman.
Found him at mid-off. Avishka Fernando was looking to go in the gap. It was never a single because it went so quickly. Sri Lanka have lost their second wicket. Another look at Avishka Fernando, looked at it hard but found the man at mid-off. Because the issue went through quickly. And he has to go, run out. Sri Lanka 120 for 2, Fernando run out for 33.
ये रोते हुए नहीं, खेलते हुए दुनिया में आते हैं. आज एक किक, कल दो. जीत से सीखते हैं और हार से भी. बच्चे बेहतर बनने के लिए ही बने हैं. आइए देश के हर बच्चे को रोज खेलने देते हैं ताकि इंडिया कल और बेहतर बन सके.
That's into the gap. That is well struck. A lovely piece of batting. He's picking up the length very early, very strong off the back foot.
He's enjoying himself. He's got his captain batting next to him, Dasun Shanaka. Well, he's had an amazing career. Another look. It's a slow delivery, getting it behind square leg, but a quick word on Dasun Shanaka as we take a look at that shot. Maristilla College. Humble cricketing beginnings, played at the SSC, and look where he is today, captaining Sri Lanka in a T20 game. What a moment.
Yeah, lovely story, Roshan. Slow ball, catch it is the call, it's into the gap, that's well fielded. That Kwele is nicely handled. A deep backward square leg. The fun continues for Sri Lanka. They're marching on well here, 126 for the loss of 2.
20 nations from across the globe will compete for one coveted title. Catch all the action straight from Japan. Rugby World Cup 2019, England versus France. Live and exclusive on Sony 10-2.
Hasnain. Safra screaming at his fielders, but it was a clear, simple run there. Well, that's the end of Avishka Fernando. Shadab on the money.
What a great run. One of the best fielder in Pakistani playing 11, Shadab Khan. Direct hit. He wasn't even in the frame, the batsman. Hasnain running in, bowling his third over.
Slaps. Oh, what a good sound. And what a good hit that is. That ball was in there for a long time.
That was a massive shot from Rajapaksa. He's a dangerous player, I've heard. He's a youngster, we haven't seen him much, but he's looking good. 31 of 19, slow ball, picked it up. Mid-off was up in the circle, went with the spin, and look at the follow-through there. Stunning.
Have they all been watching videos of Sanath Jayasuriya? Not a bad man to follow or emulate, but that was a lovely inside out from Rajapaksa. 31 from 19. And it's chopped him away, and it's gone quite quickly. Mohammad Amir is the fielder. Oh, they surely should have got 2 there.
He's not got the best arm either, Mohammad Amir. Good effort by him, saved 3 runs. But coming back to Hasnain, this is the skipper, Shanaka. 20 years before age.
Imagine you're leading your country for the first time in the cauldron of the Gaddafi Stadium in Lahore.
Back to Hasnan, he has been expensive today. 30 runs is he conceded in 2.3 overs.
Coming back over the wicket to the right hander, goes round to the left. Short, slapped away. It's only one. Seems to be looking for the short ball here, we seem consistently.
Yeah, this is not the pitch. One off, maybe. Depends on the batsman and on the situation. But this is the pitch where you try to bowl back of a length and of course bit of variation, because they have a, I mean, it's a good start as well. When the flying start in fact they had. Now the 135 for 2, when the 16th over, another 8 wickets in hand, and 10 over can take up to 178.
Yeah, the average first innings score here T20 is 180. Short again, it's halfway down. And it's a legal delivery. Rajapaksa's having a look at the square leg umpire saying, well, what about that? Ooh, it's close. Ooh, I don't know. Ahsan Raza is, he hasn't given it.
He said one for the over.
Yeah, I think Rajapaksa here was looking for the wide. Right, this ball to complete the 16th over. Oh, he gets the Yorker in. Yes, that finger goes up. It went in like an exocet. And it was ripping out leg stump. Fine delivery by the young Hasnain. And the dangerous Rajapaksa is removed.
A quick delivery around the wicket. Yorker. Let's have a look around the wicket. Cross seam delivery. Came in the angle, right on the front toe. It looks here missing leg, but umpire thought differently. Unfortunately for Rajapaksa, he has to go. Played well, 32 of 22. Sri Lanka 135 for 3 in 16.
So, what's new in cricket? Belt up for cricket's new avatar.
Non-stop 4s and 6s in a super entertaining 90-minute format.
And amazing mid-3 performances.
Action-packed 10-over game. Cricket will never be the same. Cricket's new avatar.
Abu Dhabi T10 League. From November 14 to 24, live only on Sony 6 and Sony 10-3.
Well, this crowd is enjoying some pretty good batting here by Sri Lanka, who were put into bat by Sarfraz Fahim Ashraf now. It's full. And Shanaka gets a single. Responsibility now on the young skipper as Shehan Jayasuriya comes in. He's the third left-hand bat. There we are now then. That's hitting the stumps.
Just touch, just touch.
I must say, good decision in the end. It looked from here that was going down leg, but it was hitting leg stump, Al. Especially with the angle around the wicket wide of the crease.
Shehan Jayasuriya, 28 years of age, made 96 in the second one-day international in Karachi. My goodness, he played well. Oh, it's a close. It's close.
Let's have a look. Ahmed Shehzad was the fielder there at extra cover. Went straight to him. He was quick. Oh, direct hit would have been really close. Probably bye-bye.
I think that was good night.
Almost a packed house here at Gaddafi Stadium. It's looking beautiful. The Lahoriites are enjoying a day out at T20. Credit to the PCB and the venue managers who worked so hard. Top edge, fielded at third man, one bounce to him.
This is the time now, isn't it, where everyone needs a calmer. You need a cup of Tapal tea just to calm the nerves. Yes. Keep drinking it.
He's faking it.
Well, he's drunk it all. He got to him, he had a cup of, he likes it cold. Shanaka here now 3 from 3. It was these two who put on that partnership of 177 in the second one-dayer when they were 28 for 5. Oh, he's gone big. That sounds pretty good. How much has he got on this? He's got plenty. That is an absolute belter of a 6.
That was his 4th delivery he was facing. Shanaka, he shuffled, covered his stumps and bam! For the maximum towards mid-wicket, over the mid-wicket fielder, into the stands and almost into the stands. Look at the follow-through, kept his eyes on the ball. It's a one-go now.
I tell you what, he's hit that well. He's hit that better than you hit your driver. And you hit that pretty well. But Shanaka, that'll do his confidence, settle him down, that'll do him a lot of good to feel that ball leaving the middle of the bat. 143 for 3. It's gone short, and this again has gone. It's another big hit from the skipper. Oh, young Shanaka.
This is unbelievable cricket here from the skipper, Shanaka. Second 6. Skipper is having a word with his bowler Fahim Ashram, making a comeback into Pakistani T20 squad. And Sri Lanka looking pretty. Look at this shot, pulled on the front foot. He's got so much time on his hand for the maximum. 149 for 3 in the 16.5.
And it wasn't that short. Shanaka was in position so quickly. He'd almost made up his mind that Fahim Ashraf was going to travel. Now, what does that do to the bowler here, Waz? You know, you've gone for 2 6s. Do you try and get this one as far up as you can, Yorker?
Last ball, as a bowler, you'll be thinking, okay, just give a single, hopefully. That's the idea. Because he's already conceded 30 runs in 2.5 overs. Fahim is on the expensive side.
He's working hard, working up a real sweat. And there's 3 back now on that leg side field. This is the first one. It was a mammoth hit of 84 metres, and this one was picked up just short of a length, this 6. Brilliant hit from Shanaka. Right, last ball of the 17th. And a change of pace. 15 from the over, 3 overs to go. It's 150 for 3.
This is game-changing. Soak in the moment. Can't stop me now. Oh my God! Breathing in on the top turnbuckle. We heard the big dog. This show, this brand, SmackDown, is the premier show in WWE.
This October, your favorite WWE SmackDown moves to Saturdays only on Sony 10.1 and Sony 10.3.
Mohammad Amir, he's just about got away with that within those tram lines. He can't go much wider than that. Dasun Shanaka, the captain tonight, follows a list of 8 captains in the T20 cricket. And at the moment, he's the 2nd highest scorer on debut as a captain of Sri Lanka. Oh, he's gone at him. Mohammad Amir did well. They could see him coming down the pitch at him.
That's experience for you. That's what happens. You keep an eye on the batsman. You think where you're going to bowl. If he's if he's charging or is he giving himself room. Then you follow like Amir did in the previous delivery. Here we go. Followed the batsman. Don't give him room. That's what he's looking for, isn't he, Alan?
He is, and he's gone just a little bit too early there. So the highest scorer on debut as a captain for Sri Lanka in T20 was Sangakkara with 55. Jayawardene made 0. Dilshan made 0. Malinga made 0. Taranga made 0.
They had a good start.
It's nicely done by Jayasuriya. Just at the moment, he's quite happy just to let Shanaka, who's clearly got his eye well in here. The radar is set.
Far Amir has been the best bowler in this Pakistani bowling attack. He is into his third over. He's conceded only 18 runs. No wicket as yet. But good variations from Amir. Knuckle ball, the back of a hand, and of course full yorker going across the right-hander.
His fine leg is up inside the circle. Can't go leg side, and he knows it. Oh, yes. Shanaka was looking for it. He had a little look around the field. He saw that fine leg was up, hence the paddle sweep.
Important nowadays to know where your fielder is. Sometimes you've got to take on the fielder, and sometimes you just have to play some clever cricket like this one. Went straight to the fielder on this occasion. 2 more deliveries to come from this over.
He wanted a finer deflection. Yeah, a leg by and 3 singles in this over. It's all going on there. Now they've gone for the appeal. Alim Dar said no. He's gone upstairs. Sarfaraz wants a look at this.
Yeah, Sarfaraz said to the bowler, I've heard something.
He's just signalled now, Alim. We'll have a look at this, Alim, whichever shape you want to do. The TV screen was getting smaller there with Alim, wasn't he? Right.
I think he wasn't bothered anymore, Alim.
Front foot is, oh, that's fine. No problem with that. Legal delivery. Now, Jayasuriya has gone everywhere here. I'm not sure why he's played that. I think he might well have nicked this. What do you reckon?
I think he nicked it because of a deflection there. Maybe it was deviation off the pitch.
Ultra edge is showing us nothing. There's no spike there. There's no spike at all. So I think we can run on with this. Alim, who gave it not out. Well done, Alim Dar. And so we'll go back to where we were. At the moment, Jayasuriya is looking for ways to negotiate with Mohammad Amir. Fine leg up again. Is he going to look for leg side here? Well bowled. Right up there. 1 ball to go. This is a good over.
Brilliant over at this stage of the game. Only 3 runs from it so far and 3 dot balls.
That's the end of the over. 153 for 3. Oh, he's gone again. I'm not sure he's got enough on this. Oh, it's a collision. Umar Akmal. Umar Akmal, I think, has taken the catch. Eventually, he's always in that hot spot. But that might have been a nasty collision. Smiles now.
Throw ball. a cutter, an off cutter, he picked it up, then middle it. There was a fielder at mid-on, fielder at mid-wicket, and that's where Ahmed should have been shouted, or either Umar Akmal. It's mine, it's mine. But obviously it's very noisy outside, sometimes you don't hear. But good wicket for Pakistan. The skipper departs for 17, Sri Lanka 153 for 4.
New man in for Sri Lanka is Suru Udana, who can certainly bat. His highest score is 84 not out, which he achieved in March this year against South Africa at Centurion. There it is. He's also got a higher score in one-day cricket of 78 against the South Africans. That was also in March this year in Port Elizabeth.
And look at the strike rate, Alan. Very healthy strike rate, 158.
They could do with some of that now.
Yeah.
Jayasuriya is on strike, the left-hander. Tries to carve this, only finds the man at extra cover. Ahmed Shahzad takes the catch. And Jayasuriya has gone.
Noisy out there, loving it. The Lahorians, the Lahoris, good wicket, second wicket for Hasnan. The pace did the trick here, and simple catch to Ahmed Shahzad. Back in the game, Pakistan team here, 153 for 5 now, Sri Lanka.
A new era in football is about to kick off, where talent meets opportunity and guts meet grit. Here, protégés will turn into professionals. Watch the stars of the future create history today. FIFA Under-17 World Cup, Brazil 2019, starts 27th October, live on Sony 10-2.
Hasnan comes in, and he's actually got a hat-trick here because he got a wicket, Rajapaksa, the last ball of the 16th over, and then Fahim Ashraf bowled, and then the first two deliveries of this 19th over, he got the wickets of Shanaka and Jayasuriya. So Mohammad Hasnan technically has got a hat-trick.
That was his hat-trick wickets. That was the first one, I think. Easy catch by Ahmed Shahzad. Made it look difficult though. So hat-trick for this youngster. 3 for 31 in 3.3.
Hasaranga is the new batsman for Sri Lanka, and they're not going to get a second. So what an evening it's turned out for young Mohammad Hasnan. He was the man of the final, the player of the final in the PSL earlier this year, winning it for Quetta Gladiators. I think it was 3 for 23 and might have taken. He's a young lad with a big heart, and he loves bowling fast.
And the quickest of the lot, Mohammad Hassan. He clocked 150 plus kilometers in CPL on quite a few occasions.
Udana flicks him, leg stump. And there's not going to be another here, but that was well bowled. He speared it into the toes of Udana. Well, that was the end of Rajapaksa. This was Shanaka holding out to Umar Akmal. Almost a nasty collision with Ahmed Shahzad. And then it was Shehanjah Surya caught Shahzad at extra. 3 and 3 balls. And he's the youngest to take a hat-trick in T20I cricket at 19 years, 183 days. Last ball of 19.
What an achievement.
Oh, this time gets it over mid-off, and it's going to be 4. What a good shot. 19 gone, 159 for 5.
चैंपियंस लीग में कौन जीता?
क्यों? तूने नहीं देखा?
नहीं यार, कल रात पे जल्दी सो गया।
क्या?
Sona mana hai when the world's best football action is on. The UEFA Champions League. Match Day 3 starts Tuesday, 22nd October, 10:25 p.m. onward. Live and exclusive on Sony 10-2. Subscribe now. Sona mana hai.
The UEFA Champions League is brought to you by Heineken and Lay's. UEFA Champions League sponsors.
Gone wide, Mohammad Amir on for the last over. Is there no, I think Sarfraz wanted a quicker throw in, but Udana has got the runs. Well, he can hit big, and you really feel that Sri Lanka need a big over here to finish.
This is the last ball of last over. The game sent room, just didn't even time it. Didn't even hit the middle of the bat. And ball raced away to the boundary. Mid-off was slightly wider. Shadab, one of the best fielders in Pakistan, scored.
Well bowled. Fine leg is up there. He's got away with that, but you can see what Mohammad Amir is doing here. He's bowling it. He's trying to bowl it as full as he can. Good crowd. They're enjoying international cricket, T20 international cricket back here. In Lahore, series is 3 T20 internationals. Hasaranga leaning on his his bat. He's always a little bit out of breath.
And it's very noisy out there. They're loving it. It's a good game so far. 162 for 5 is the last over. Amir has been bowling with experience. Short delivery now.
Yeah, it's just hit him. I'm not sure if it's hit him flush in the visor there or he's okay. Mohammad Amir's asked him, are you okay? But the umpire will have to inquire here because there are protocols in situations. So if a batsman gets hit, then an umpire has to inquire as to whether that batsman is okay. I'm not quite sure where it hit him here, Wes. He's asking him, did it hit you in the visor?
It appeared from here it did, but we don't know. Let's have a look now. That's why cross seam bowler followed the batsman right on the grill.
It's hit him here just on the side of the, yeah, in the grill.
So that's the secret of T20 format. When you're bowling in the last couple of overs, that's what exactly Amir is doing. The first ball was slow ball, second one was Joker, and third one was short. So that means it's not predictable.
3 gone, 3 balls to go. Looks for that man out at deep point and he finds him. Iftikhar is the fielder. And this again is well bowled from Mohammad Amir.
Only 4 runs